All right. So, you guys ready to begin some Curse of Strahd?
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm going to do the briefest of recaps, and if our audience at home wants more of a detailed recap, they can just watch the freaking last episode. But
Yeah. That.
the last thing that happened, you guys escaped the death house. 2 more innocents have been claimed by the mists of Barovia, which brought in... Go into my player list. Which brought in Summer's character, Ithaca, and Crown's new character, Del the Soil. And yeah, brought back. You guys have found common ground in the sense that these mists have taken you, whisked you away to a foreign land, and now you guys are coming together to figure it out. I showed you around the city of the village of Barovia. You guys had decided to check out the Blood of the Vine Tavern because you're looking for a place to rest after that just arduous shit that you had to deal with the mansion, with the haunted death house.
Arduous.
Arduous, yes, very good, very good. You from there met with a young man, a young Barovian named Ismark, who was very intrigued by you. Everyone's been kind of giving you strange looks, and it's because you are outsiders when it comes to the land of Barovia, and people seem to know that as you're wandering around. Unlike everyone else, though, Ismark went ahead and waved you over and bought you all, covered your drinks, was willing to cover your food, and told a little bit about himself. He kind of let you know about Barovia, let you know about the devil Strahd, who rules over all of Barovia and how miserable has made everyone's lives. He talked to you about a rebellion that happened a year ago, led by a wizard that went horribly wrong and failed, and Strahd is still in charge, and now he's extra pissed off at the Barovians. But also mentioned he's looking for someone to get his sister, Irina, out of town, because Strahd has very much an interest in Irina. Ismark informed you that his father, the Burgomaster, or I keep saying that word incorrectly, and I try to pronounce it before session, and then we go live, and I'm like, Burgomaster, and I hate it. And I have to like get this word right because there's so many Burgomasters in this area, so I have to get that. I have to be not afraid of a word. Meanwhile,
It's okay, man.
every German's looking at me like, you fucking idiot, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm American, and I'm ignorant. The president of the town. So the Burgomaster was recently, of the village of Barovia, was recently killed by undead Strahd invasions of wolves and ghouls and things like that. And Irina is currently there with her father's body in the boarded up mansion that you guys had seen prior. So you guys inquired, well, what do I get for it? Where's the money at? Because you guys are also trying to look for a way out of these lands. You're trying to figure out how the heck are you going to get out of Barovia when these mists keep swirling around. And so you're figuring that out, but this is also a nice little opportunity to make some friends and a little money along the way. So after asking that, Ismark stated that he would pay you guys for doing this 100 Electrum. And then he showed you one of the pieces of Electrum. And one thing I will add that we did not get to do, we didn't actually touch on because I totally missed this part. When he shows you the Electrum piece, and he circles around, and he talks about who's ruling the land, it's the guy on the Electrum piece. He points to this guy, and that is Strahd. Strahd is emblemized on the currency. So you guys will actually get to see what he looks like. But yeah, he's emblemized on this because he's the ruler of the lands.
Is he cute?
Is he? I mean, you can't tell because of the coin, but maybe. I mean, he's a little
Roll attractiveness.
He's
a piece of shit on a piece of shit currency.
I mean, exactly.
Both ways. Good to know.
So he like me.
So he has. You don't know too much, but Ismark said that he's trying to get Irina. He's essentially been trying to take her. And so Ismark's like, you got to get her out of town. Let me pull up some notes real quick. If I got the town names correct. It's like school all over again, dude. This is freaking bullshit.
Jay Quellen. Present.
Shut up, dude. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so he specifically, I don't know if I said this last session as well, but Ismark's like, yeah, there's a fortified town off to the northwest, the fortified town of Valiki. It is far enough away from Castle Ravenloft, where Strahd makes his home. So if we can get her out of Strahd's reach from Ravenloft, the fortified town may be the best place to do that. So essentially, Ismark wants you to go on a little escort mission with Irina. But first, you guys got to go to sleep. You got to go beddy bye. You've been traumatized for so long. And as a couple of you guys went upstairs, specifically Gremmel and Rag, you met up with a group of ruffians who were like, hey, what's up? And saying weird and rude things to you guys. And, you know, hey, fuck you. And you guys like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Okay, bye.
And you all went to bed. You locked your doors. You pushed furniture in front of it. You fortified it. And in the middle of the night, one of the ruffians, this bandit, essentially tried to break into Rag's room to steal the really rich necklace that she currently has adorned around her neck.
He's lucky Rag didn't go rag mode.
I think you went rag mode a couple of times. You were doing pretty good.
Rag mode.
he's lucky Rag didn't freaking kill him.
So yeah, everyone, went over to fight the bandit. And the owners, these three women who have been kind of observing you quietly, got into the fray, since they owned the place, kicked his ass, killed one of the other people that were causing shit, and managed to chase out the bandit. And the bandit's name was Madman Peyton. You didn't figure out his name, but you guys saw it in the initiative count. So yeah, chased out Madman Peyton. And then apologize to the rest of you for the lack of hospitality. Covered your rooms for the night, and then also followed up by saying, like, meet up with us in the morning. There might be there might be something. There are some things we want to ask. We're curious about you. So meet us up in the morning. Maybe we can help you guys out somehow. And yeah. So with that, you guys have all went back to your rooms. And we'll begin from there. So give me a moment. Let me get some. Yeah, that was a bit of a longer recap. I hate doing recaps, but then I get into it and go, okay, yeah, all right, I'm gonna keep going. Feel pretty good.
Get the ball rolling. You
We're
can't
happy
stop.
for you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Stretch your wings.
So get the spooky music going because this.
I think we needed that anyways because it has been 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm scared. It's spooky. Blade dancing done, or blade song done, excuse me. I'm gonna program the blade song to actually work the way it's supposed to by tomorrow. So hopefully next week when you do blade song, it'll like automatically do the shit it needs to do for you instead of us manually adding stuff. Whoops, so it should be good.
Okay. I didn't even know that was happening.
Oh yeah, well, surprise. Okay, so Rag, you went to bed, yes?
Yep.
Clutching your pearls. Me. Gremmel was already half asleep, which was pretty awesome. And Gremmel went back to bed. Gremmel, I'm assuming you just passed back out in your bed. Is that correct?
Yep.
Gremmel
I
also
was drunk.
Yeah, Gremmel was also talking about when you guys were fighting the bandit. Get away from my sister.
That poor bastard.
I mean, it was adorable. Which leaves... Oh, also another thing is one of the bandits, like, kind of broke this side of the table. This barkeep, who's just been cleaning everything, dragged the dead body into this room and then continued work. So... I
wonder what else he's got back there.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Ooh. And then, yeah, he continues his work there, even though everyone's kind of, like, gone back out to do their things. And also, yeah, I'll have this here, and this here. Okay, and then yes, the three women that own this establishment have gone back, sort of staying with themselves and talking. As for the rest of you, and this is specifically for Del, Ithaca, and Scrungle. What will you guys be doing?
Del sort of rounding the stairs and sort of fumbling to put the shovel back into this sort of leather strap hanging from his belt, would look to the two as the bodies are being dragged off and people are sort of going about their business.
Oh yeah, this is no one's like shocked. This just, if you looked at any of these individuals, you'd probably see exasperated sighs and shaking of the head, like another day in the tavern, and they return to silently speak with each other.
Scrungle is just visibly very confused.
With his mask.
Yeah.
He's doing a shrug.
He's doing the left-right look.
They got in a fight, but the ladies helped. No one was hurt.
Helped? It looks like they just absolutely killed those guys.
Oh. Del, who had tried to not look at the bodies, sort of realizing the actual weight of the moment now, and he sort of shrinks into himself. They may have killed those men, but they were trying to get into Rag's room.
Oh goodness. Are they all right? Can I see them from here?
Are you talking about
Rag and Gremmel?
Oh, Rag and Gremmel went back to their rooms. They
Yeah, we Ethan. We're done with this.
Yeah. Rag and Gremmel, if you do want to be up for this scene, you guys are free to. But I was under the impression you guys were like, "Man, what a night!" And then passed the
That was
crazy.
What a night.
I'm gonna think that was a dream.
Yep. Gremmel didn't even realize it happened. Yeah, he was sleep fighting.
Well, I guess I hope they're all right. We'll meet up with them in the morning.
All right.
Just try to get some rest.
Okay.
He nods his head and sort of makes a gesture for Scrungle to go first. Sort of.
Also, barricade your doors.
All right.
So, as you guys are returning back to your room, you see a faint, ghostly glow coming out of this window.
Curtains.
What in the blazes?
The three of you are like, this place sucks, man. What is happening?
Scruggle's gonna take a peek outside.
Is that
So, Scrungle, as you take a look out, you see a procession of what I can only describe as ghosts. Ghostly warriors, clad in various armaments of plate, leather of sorts, decorated with various weapons. Their faces seem to be faded from their spectral presence, and they're walking through the streets, just moving off the north.
I'm gonna need sound effects for what Scruggle's about to do here.
Okay,
here's what he does. He blinks twice and he goes. Then he brings his eyes up to his hands up to his eyes and he goes. Pinches himself to see if he's awake. Do these look like a military of ghosts, like a town guard, or
no? They don't look like decorated like they're part of some sort of like militia unit or something. They all look from different walks of life. They all have different backgrounds of species as well. So you see a variety of elves and dwarves, gnomes and halflings, and some humans as well as they continue patrolling through the streets. And they're just walking. It's just a procession. They don't seem to be violent or actively doing anything, but they're just walking, heading on over to the chapel.
To the chapel?
Mm-hmm. They're walking. So as you're like watching them, you kind of see as they're just traveling off to the north, and it looks like into the direction of the chapel, which also has a faint glow to it.
Is everything okay over there?
Oh, I mean, you two can see like the lights as well, like peering through the window.
Yeah, but he's the one who's like
I'm not
obviously
getting
looking
close.
out.
Oh, yeah,
so-
yeah.
Tell me if you can make heads or tails of this. Come.
Oh,
All right.
That was like, nope, good night.
I closed the door.
They're heading to the chapel.
oh.
The Skrull taps on the window.
People?
I don't think those are people anymore. My guess is that those would perhaps be Strahd's victims?
I don't like that.
His ears sort of visibly wilt on the side of his helmet.
I would like. Oh, I can only ask Scrungle this. Fuck, Scrungle, give me a perception check.
Okay. Da 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 da. Skrongle 8.
Okay. So as you're looking through, you will recognize within the procession of these ghosts the forms of Brocken Lighthouse, Eldrin Goldstone, and Lady Onwin.
Ah.
Oh, well, at least they found each other.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
And Skruggle's gonna be put. Maybe those are the victims of Strahd. Oh.
Oh.
Well then, I must needs wake up my comrades. You two return to your rooms. Skruggle's gonna like on all fours like rush up the stairs and like start banging on Rag's door.
All you hear from outside is just as you're like scrambling up the stairs.
Rag! He's like banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
I won't.
She's gonna.
Yeah, go
she's
on.
gonna get out of bed. Her hair is like completely ruffled. She looks like a fucking mop. She's gonna go. She's gonna open the door. What?
He's gonna just grab her hand and pull her downstairs and run to the window.
Whoa! It'll be
Hopefully before they've passed.
Oh yeah, it's
I think these two are just looking between the door and the window, the door and the window.
I'm trying to drag Rag's token. For some reason, it's not showing up. We're back. All right. So yeah, you guys just dragged Rag out. You gotta see this.
I
And
just
then
wanted to grab somebody before they potentially walked away. Look! Right there! In the middle! To the left of that giant boorish guy. That's Lady Onwin! He's like
She's
tapping
gonna.
the window.
She gets on her like her little tippy toes. Even with heels, she just like isn't very tall, even for a dwarf.
Mhm.
And she looks out the window and blinks a few times.
There! Do you see it?
Oh!
And there's Brocken too!
Oh! I see. Good for them.
Good for them! Are they dead? What is that?
We're definitely dead. They are dead. We watched them die.
Okay, then why are they right there?
She rubs her chin. Curse of Strahd.
Whoa!
I think their souls are trapped here.
Curse of Strahd.
That had to get the title drop.
That was such an unexpected title drop, dude. Holy shit.
The
Curse of Strahd.
I can't believe she's done this.
Must be the Curse of Strahd. 5e D&D adventure.
I don't sound like that.
I'm sorry.
Came
Holy
out in
shit.
2016.
All right.
Copyright Wizards of the Coast.
We're in a game. My name's actually Juniper.
I can't tell who's talking anymore.
Okay, anyways, continue. Sorry.
Maybe because they died in the house, they're I think their souls are just trapped here.
I see.
I don't really know what else to tell you.
Should we do anything about that?
No? Maybe.
Perhaps we should go investigate the chapel tomorrow and see what they're walking towards.
I do, yeah. I agree. I think we should
Great,
do that,
well,
at
you
least.
tell Gremmel in the morning. I don't think he'll believe me.
All right.
And you'll watch as the lights will slowly they just kind of slowly fade off into the distance.
Yeah, looking a little disconcerted. All right, I'm going back to bed.
Okay, you do that.
Steps out of the way like an introvert.
Yeah,
Be
she
safe.
literally she strides forward between them. She doesn't move out of the way.
Steps
Her
into the way
heels
like
go
an
like click,
extrovert.
click, click. Yeah.
God, so proud that Rag has found the confidence she needed.
All she needed to be was possessed.
All that needed to happen was 3 people to die.
Dude, no. She stops. Rag just realizes that there are 3 more ghosts she can eat.
What?
Oh god.
Holy fuck.
She stores that away deep inside of her.
Are you telling
I
me?
go,
Are you telling me that Rag's mission is to be possessed again?
Well, it helped her the first time.
Holy shit!
These 3 ghosts. Finally, girl dinner.
Some good fucking food.
All right. Well, after that happens, what would are the 3 of you going to bed, or is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
I'm gonna go back to bed now.
Gurgle's gonna just
Same.
quickly pace back and forth and then go, I need rest. You two, go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Do you need
In the morning.
medical assistant? Okay.
Medical assistance? I need mental assistance. Can you do that?
No,
Maybe. Ithaca will pat his head and cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh,
Whoa.
a nice,
That literally felt awesome.
yeah, an awesome feeling washes over your body.
Life when somebody pats your head and casts lesser restoration on you. It's like the rainbow with the dolphins jumping out of the water.
I love how Scrungle's demeanor is specifically to Ithaca and Del, be like, you two, new fish. There's a pecking order here, and you two need to go to bed now.
That charisma's
Exactly.
getting put to work, baby.
Yeah, that's right. He's talking to like someone who has a 14 charisma now. I'll tell you that right now.
Character development, baby.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Will the rest of you go to sleep?
Barricades my door. Goes to bed.
Uses my other port dice to push the dresser.
Uses Portent to do basic shit because I have a 6 strength. Love it.
Excuse you, I have a 7. Crowned has the 6.
Oh, apologies.
I salute.
All right. Everyone can take a long rest right now.
Oh
Great
yeah.
Basically finish my 4 hours, and then I go back to mending my broken pot.
Very good. The passage of time commences.
I feel so freaking rested right now.
So rested.
Yep.
Everyone rest, you know what that means?
20s!
Woohoo! Also, Gremlin, go ahead and take a long rest. That's a 14.
I think I did already.
Ooh.
Do it again. And a 4.
Good and bad.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna give that 4 to somebody. Hopefully bad. Hopefully nobody pisses me off and I make them have a 4 attack on my team.
ruin their day.
That would be so mean. You wouldn't do that. You
Oh
wouldn't.
my god, Reg's about to get possessed again. 4 be upon you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
You could also just choose to fail. Like that is an option. Okay, good morning, everyone. Another beautiful day in Barovia. Gremmel and Rag, you guys would wake up to come downstairs. There would be a little basic meal of some dried breakfast meats, some old eggs, and some stale toast over here.
Did this guy make us breakfast? Or like brought us breakfast?
He sure brought it to you
what
guys.
What a good boy.
And he looks up and he says, good morning to you all. I hope the evening fared you well.
I feel hurt for some reason.
And the rest of you are able to get up and move your furniture. No checks required.
Why is there a broken table?
Yes, he looks at the corner that's broken, and I tend to stop asking questions when occurrences like this happen. I figure it's something to do with the tavern. Anything that you've seen last night, maybe? You'd be better suited to answer.
My bed.
Nothing to worry about, Gremmel.
All right.
Good morning to you two. Please help yourself to some breakfast.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for the meal.
Did you sleep well? He takes a sip of whatever's in his mug and grimaces.
No.
Is this your first time sleeping here in Barovia, outsiders?
Yes.
Oh, second time.
Oh, all right then.
First time was in a haunted mansion.
Yes, I think you did mention that before.
The walls turned to rats.
That doesn't sound unusual, unfortunately. Over here. So, he sips again. Have you taken any more consideration to my offer? Guide my sister out of Barovia. Receive payment for your hard work.
That's what we're doing, right?
I, for one, think we should. We may find a way out ourselves.
That is very good. Even though, unfortunately, I don't have any advice for you on how you could escape these hellish lands. Perhaps you might find someone who can. All I care about is my sister's safety, and that she's taken out of the reaches of Count Strahd, the
And
devil.
your father.
Well, my father is deceased.
Yeah, but you wanted us to take it to the church so he could get buried, right?
That's what she wants. I've already told my sister
Okay.
I can take care of it, but she's very insistent someone brings the body over to the chapel.
Which means we might have to do it if she's gonna follow us. I mean, how's she gonna know that we're coming for her? What if she thinks we're trying to kidnap her?
I would join you to the mansion.
Oh, all right. Are you coming on? All right. It makes it simple.
I mean, he points. It's just down the road over there. I literally slept in the living room of the mansion.
I thought you said there's spooky things in there.
Oh, there are.
You never worried about that?
I mean, they're sealed up for now. We're still trying to figure out, and the creatures seem to be resting. But that doesn't mean that they won't be stirring soon. So the sooner we can get her out of that house, the better.
Question.
Yes.
Are ghosts of the dead commonplace?
You saw the procession last night.
I did.
I apologize. It's something we've sadly grown accustomed to. They say it is the spirits of those that were brought here against their will by Strahd. They've fallen one way or another, And now their spirits are here to roam for eternity, as long as the mists of Barovia remain present. Yes, that's correct. They said the only way to free the spirits is to release the mists, and the only way to release the mists is to kill the individual who's created them to begin with. Strahd.
If I might ask, what exactly is the mists?
Well, from my understanding, they are an ancient ritual that was created by the Devil Strahd, meant to keep his subjects here and bring in outsiders trapped in this hellscape.
I see. Creepy.
You haven't tried to venture outside the mists yet, have you?
We broke open a window once and it started pouring in, and that didn't feel good.
So the rumors are true then. My understanding, outsiders, and, well, myself included, if anyone were to try to leave the veil of mists that surround Barovia, they immediately begin to suffocate.
If you hold your breath long enough, maybe.
I wonder if anyone's ever tried that. It would have to be for a long time, I'd imagine. I somehow doubt that the Devil Strahd would create a thin mist veil that you could just hold
Like
your
2
breath
minutes
through.
Episode of
2 minutes top. You can get through that shit. Just run fast.
Just the easiest way to wrap it up. Just be like, man, I just had to hold my breath for 2 minutes and I'm through it. We're good.
Is that water deep?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I'm sure there are individuals who've been desperate enough to try to escape the mists, and those that have pushed through, you'd probably see them fade off into the distance and never return. Some people feel it's better to risk trying to escape these lands, and those that have never returned.
Short attention span. Did he mention anything about the chapel? Like what's in the chapel?
No, he hasn't said anything about the chapel.
Okay.
All he's mentioned.
I want to ask him about the chapel then.
The ghost just walked towards the chapel.
Yeah.
I noticed that all of those ghastly figures were walking towards that chapel specifically. Is there something in there we should know about?
I'm uncertain of the reasoning. I've always assumed because of the graveyard. A place to rest during the day. I do apologize. I don't know much about the spirits that walk through the village at night. It could be spirits trying to find these locked-in spirits trying to find calm. Could be in a sick joke that Strahd is playing. I've never figured out why they do it. But a lot of individuals have accepted that they are spirits that are sealed away in this land, and that even in death, no one escapes Barovia. Oh, well, that is except the, and he says this very quietly as he turns over, as he quietly looks over to the three women at the table.
I don't want to get drafted into the ghost army.
Well, then don't die. And then he sips out the mug.
It's quite simple, really.
Be cautious, be careful, and don't perish in these accursed lands. It's very straightforward.
You know any special running techniques?
Run in a straight line? Bob and weave?
That's not special. I know that one.
And no, I'm afraid not.
I just making sure. I do a lot of running.
Lean forward. Arms behind. Aerodynamics.
What?
Yes,
Have you seen what my stature? I don't think that would help.
I've seen someone attempt that before. Wolf then ripped out their jugular. I don't think it works that well.
DM said no Naruto running.
It is good for aerodynamics. My cousin used to do that to practice flying.
Is your cousin a dwarf?
No.
Yeah, you mentioned flying. I don't think I can do that.
No.
I don't think you can either. Flaps little
Yeah.
wings on head.
Oh, that's a neat trick. So, first of all, thank you for accepting the job. When you're ready, and then he kind of slowly gets up, brushes himself off. If there aren't any more questions, I'm going to return back to the mansion. When you're ready to go, feel free to meet me there. Just kind of peer through the window. We have to sort of barricade the doors every time we go in, and I will remove the barricade for you so that you will be permitted easy entry into the mansion.
I'll knock on the window 3 times.
That could work, yes.
Yeah.
But that could also be something Strahd would attempt. No,
All right, 4 times.
4 times now. Wait a second. I don't think Strahd would be so cunning. Very good, my friend Gremo. 4 times, and that will be sufficient. Enjoy the rest of the breakfast meats. They're probably not to the liking of outsiders, but it'll keep you fed for the day.
Appreciate it.
And then he walks out, leaving.
Huh?
What? Eating my food.
Why are you snarling and shit? Stop that.
Are you growling out of your oatmeal, brother?
Stop.
You will hear the sound of a chair dragging against the wooden floor as this young woman steps up. Thank you so much for that. And slowly approaches your table. She'll sit here like she's been sitting here the entire time.
Oh, you want some food?
And she says, no, thank you. I've already eaten.
That's good.
Then she slowly looks at the 5 of you and says, you're not from around here, are you?
I am.
No, you're not. None of us are.
No.
Through the trial fire.
I was gonna be like, make a deception check, and Rag's like, no.
Meat, stop fucking around.
What do you mean?
Your meat, stop fucking around.
I'll live here now.
I'll live here now.
Thanks for your help last night.
She nods and says, I apologize.
I would have killed him if you didn't stop me.
I wouldn't have stopped you.
Wait, what happened?
Don't worry about it.
Why do you keep saying that?
Just eat your meat.
There's other stuff in here.
You're like poking out a little bit of eggs and stale bread. Other stuff I could eat.
There's other stuff.
So, you've been brought here by the Lord Strahd, then?
Got lost in the mist.
That must be very harrowing for the 5 of you. And in such an unfavorable land as well. Perhaps I could be of assistance to you. A way of giving my apologies for what happened last night. Information, perhaps.
Well, I don't have to worry about it, so I think he's fine.
I think,
You looking at Rag when you say that?
Yeah.
Go on.
She like
Go on.
furrows her brow kind of apologetically at you. Any information would be good, I think.
Well, since you are first-timers in such a foreign land, here. She will hand you over a rolled-up map, which I will give you now. Yippee! Please take a look in our private Discord chat. You will have been given a map of
my map!
Barovia.
Ooh.
Oh, so where are we? Where are we here? Yeah, we're probably there.
Yeah, and she,
Over on the right.
yeah, she points over to the western section of the map. Actually, let me go ahead and bring this to our audience as well, so they can be a part of it too.
Yay!
me!
The map is so
Oh, I'm sorry.
huge!
Are they in the private Discord with us?
I'm inviting them all. Come on over. So she will point over to the village of Barovia that is in the east section of the map, kind of the east-southeast section, the open area. She said, this is where you currently are. There is a seer, a fortune teller, who I believe would be very interested in making your acquaintance. She'll be over at this camp over here if you ever do decide to leave the village. And she kind of points over to a little bit more eastward. And it looks like it's not that far. It'd probably be a day or two's travel, if that. And she just kind of selects over here and she says, my people here have made an encampment. So long as you keep about yourselves, behave, don't be as rude as those ruffians were the night before, you would be welcome within the encampment.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have to say anything?
She kind of gives a smirk, shaking her head a little bit, and says, you'll be looking for Madame Eva. If you are outsiders, which you have stated that you are, she's probably been expecting you.
You said she's a seer, somebody that's familiar with divination?
She nods. And then will sort of continue on stating, when someone is lost, Madame Eva's fortunes have been known to be a source of guidance. Get you on the right track. Especially if you're looking to escape these lands, as I assume you are. She would have the answers for you.
So you guys like living here then?
You're friendly enough. Okay, let me look at everyone's charisma score.
Okay.
I have a 10.
I mean, 10's good.
8.
14.
That's, yeah, you guys,
Yeah, that's okay.
your party charisma,
I have a 9, but I have a beautiful smile.
14 as well.
You're-
The Rizzler.
yeah, your party riz is pretty good, so she'll, sit here and says, it's easy for us to live here when we can come and go as we please. We're not Barovian like the rest of the citizens.
I guess you got your reasons then, if you can just leave whenever you want.
There is a history of my people, the Vistani. From my understanding, once a long time ago, the Lord Strahd, in many of his conquests, were injured during a battle. A young Vistani woman was able to nurse his wound, get him back to full health, so that he would be able to rule again. Because of this, Strahd has declared that the Vistani are free to come and go as they please from Barovia. We have been given safe passage through the mist.
How far is that, Mitch? How far it go?
The map still unrolled. She will go ahead and point at all
Like
the
2
cardinal
minutes from, like,
directions.
edge to edge?
Yeah. She, from all cardinal directions of the map, she goes, that is as far as the mist goes.
So I can't hold my breath.
I mean, how long can you hold your breath for?
I don't think that long.
The woman shakes her head and says, I wouldn't recommend it. The mist wall goes quite a far away, and the curse itself isn't necessarily so much distance as it is teleportation.
Teleportation?
You wouldn't be able to leave, even if you were unable to breathe. The mists themselves are also extremely toxic. They would eat away at you over time. This realm is not necessarily somewhere that you can point on a map and go through a wall of mist. think of this as another plane, as it were.
This place isn't real.
It is very much real.
Are there rats in the ground? We have to be careful about the ground.
She blinks at you and says, I don't know.
We were stuck in a house. There were rats in the wall.
That sounds feasible.
The doors turned into grinders.
She'll nod.
Does that happen a lot? Should we be worried about this place?
As outsiders, yes.
Oh, damn it.
Of course there are probably various ways that you can make your living here. Because of my birthright, I've been fortunate enough to be able to build a rather thriving business here in Barovia. The very tavern that you sit in. But I am also graced, I've also been given the blessing of Lord Strahd to do so.
Does the tavern keep with you?
Yes, she says, as she looks at him, let's just say a gift.
Alright. Don't know what that means, but I'll believe you.
A story for another time. But I'm afraid I must get back to it. She'll tap at the map once again. You're free to keep that. And she'll pull out a quill and slowly draw a small circle of where the general area of where the encampment is located.
I appreciate that. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
You're always welcome here, as is your coin. And then she stands back up and joins the other two women back at her table.
Does that mean she wouldn't like us if we were poor?
She might like us more if we have more coin.
So we need to get more money.
She's a business owner. We don't need more money. We do need to figure out our priority list.
Or if we can pay Strahd to let us out.
Isn't he a lord?
Yeah, but lords love money.
I'm pretty sure Strahd has enough money.
You can never have too much money. People with money want more money.
People with money don't need to,
No, never mind. People with money don't need to entertain. You know how eccentric rich people need to get into weird shit in order to stay stimulated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
what he's doing right now.
We're
with
seeing
us.
it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like hunting people, Smile.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't need money.
Speaking of money, would you all mind accompanying me to the general store? I seem to have run out of rations on our way in.
I think, wasn't it the general store where he said he's gonna price gouge us or something?
Oh, yeah, he said he doesn't like us.
Yeah, he didn't like outsiders.
I don't.
What?
The wolves are barking
outside.
outside.
There's two wolves inside of me. One's dark and one's light.
Wasn't the mansion that guy was offering us? Didn't he say that he was going to give us rations?
Yes. You're just gonna have to clear out some undead.
We're
Yeah,
also
yeah,
going to have to trust that he actually will.
That is also true.
Mhm.
So it's either we pay, 20 silver for one ration, or if we go clear out a mansion real quick.
I say-
XP, baby, XP.
We go check out the store just in case and just get a little bit, not buy too much, and then get the rest at the mansion. Just in case.
I will say that we are on an XP/milestone system. What that means is, for some reason, so what that means is, for a good side of it, if for some reason you've accrued enough XP to level, you will level. However, if you get to certain milestones within the story, and you haven't reached the XP threshold, you will still level. But this is just sort of I have no idea what you're going to be bumping into, because it depends on your actions. And if you, for example, the bandit that you defeated as rewards you guys a little private XP, which I won't let you guys know about. So that we don't have a everyone losing their fucking mind.
Or NPCs in this room, no longer as people, but as numerical
Yummy,
values.
delicious snacks for my
I
level
go,
water.
Oh man, how
level 4?
close
think
am I
we
level
should-
4?
Walk around in the grass constantly until we get a random battle.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to complete quests for people like.
Just play the game that you normally would, and the levels will come naturally.
I agree with
Let's learn from
Struggle.
our mistakes of the house and not rush immediately to the end.
Sure, we'll
Yeah,
go to the
to
store.
the next
we'll go to
murder
the
house.
store.
Yeah.
Go to the store.
go to the house or go to the store, buy some stuff, and then go to the murder mansion.
All right, so you
Part 2, Electric Bungalow.
so now you're heading over to the mercantile. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then I
We're ready
will.
to get fleeced.
I will teleport you there now. As you guys are leaving, it's early morning. The mists still hang heavily over the area, and and because of that, everything just kind of has this sort of darkness to it always. This is a very sort of dreary place. All right, let me take you there now. You have arrived at the front door of the mercantile. Let me pause real quick so I can also grab my notes. Yeah. Here it is. The sparse light of this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads, Burdrehnar's Mercantile. All right. You guys, I've unpaused. You guys are free to do as you wish. You're at the front door of the store.
I have this much if you need it. And he'd pull the small satchel from his belt. He doesn't know how much is in there, but he would hand it over to Ithaca in case she needed any more money, and it's 54 gold worth.
Well, I have no money. I was going to try to trade this in, and they will pull a really shiny, pretty gem out of their bag.
You shouldn't be flashing that around outside. What if a ghost tries to grab it?
Good point. Quickly stashes it.
Del, are you giving gold to Ithaca? And Ithaca, are you accepting the gold gift?
Sure, I'll accept.
How much gold are you giving again, Del?
He's giving over his entire coin purse.
Oh
He
my
doesn't-
God.
He doesn't know what's in it. He's like,
Oh, baby.
here you go.
A coin purse of 54 gold pieces has been handed to Ithaca.
Do you need anything, Guy?
I've got rations and water. No.
Maybe anything for comfort, like more clay for your pots?
Oh.
Oh.
You see his ears sort of perk up a little bit. If that's okay.
Yeah, just have to see what they have. Well, I guess we should, knock first. Knock, knock.
There's a silence to it, and you'll just sort of hear this sort of. It's a store. It's open.
You're not going off
Sorry,
a good
I'm-
shot. He already knows you're foreigners now.
Walks in.
Howdy.
I just try to be polite. I'm sorry.
He looks over at you, at all of you, and he kind of like raises his eyebrow a little bit and says, yes. Welcome to the store. How can I assist you? What are you looking for today?
We're in needs of some rations.
Looking to keep your bellies fed, huh?
Yes, indeed.
I suppose I could assist you. Let me see here. And he'll begin.
He doesn't seem that bad.
He'll begin paging through the book.
He's jolly.
He's got some like Sears catalog he's looking through.
Ah,
Do you
yeah.
happen to have a smith here, by the way? I'm in need of some armaments.
Afraid not. I'm sure we've got miscellaneous weapons here that we may have acquired over the time, and we're willing to sell to you. But first, the matter at hand, the rations, and today we've got a special deal just for you. Currently, we're charging 5 gold pieces a ration.
Hell no!
Holy shit!
Oh, man.
And how many are you interested in today, my dear boy?
Good joke there, my friend. Good joke. Now, if you would, how much do I actually owe you for a ration?
Yes, he leans over, his little toothless smile, and goes, 5 gold pieces, please.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
Oh, then I'm afraid you're going to have to leave my store. And good luck
How's about this?
Good luck finding some rations out there. I'm the only store in town.
I see you are a man of wit, perhaps, maybe even luck. Let's say you and I play a card game. High or low?
I see. And
if you win, I'll pay 10 gold pieces for a ration.
all right.
If I win, I'll pay 1 silver for 5.
How about we play another game? You give me 5 gold pieces for the rations, or you get the fuck out of my store.
All right, getting the fuck out of your store.
Will anyone be doing some business today with the man of the mercantile?
Well, how about something for potter's tools? Maybe clay or extra tools?
You know, my dear, we've just received a beautiful, decorated set of potter's tools. And I'm willing to part that for 100 gold pieces.
Ithaca?
Damn, who put a stick up your ass? Okay, bye.
Damn.
Dell has no idea how much that's worth. He's just like, is that a
Come on,
lot
Dell.
or?
This guy's a bully. Let's go.
Oh.
Yes, run along now. Bye-bye. And if you need it so badly, we will be open for you.
Shantaea's blessings.
Yep. Adios.
Hey, what's going on?
Mm-hmm. You
There's
know the
some,
deal, so what do you want?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I'm not a talkery. I'm a mercantile.
Alright, what's the most expensive thing?
Well, let's see over here. Let's see, what is the most expensive thing? Ooh. Second. I've got it right here.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit talking for a guy in a wooden building when I have fireball. They're built.
You look like a man who enjoys a good weapon.
I like weapons.
I've got a scimitar on the back. 250 gold pieces for you, friend.
Where'd you get it from?
Why does it matter?
Well, I like knowing the origin of the stuff I'm getting. So
Well, I don't know. I've had it for a while now. Will you take it or leave it?
Well, I'm a dwarf, right? So I like my steel, knowing where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can know its worth, right?
That's a very good sword.
How do you know that?
Because I'm telling it to you.
A
Is the
merchant,
sword
but a
creepy or
merchant
what?
usually knows like the logistics.
Yeah, I know it's a good sword. So good, I'm charging 250 gold pieces for it. It's sharp, if that's what you'd like to know.
What kind of metal it is?
He kind of stretches a little bit. The good kind, the sharp kind.
You're not giving me much worth here.
You'll either take it or leave it, friend. Are you looking for a sharp sword?
Alright. I don't have that much money.
Well, then get the fuck out of my shop. And he smiles back at you.
Why do you hate outsiders so much?
as I've told you before, this is a mercantile, not a talkery. And, quite frankly, outsiders make for terrible customers. I'm sure you'll be joining the procession before too long.
I'm gonna run away before I die.
Yes. So are you going to purchase something?
No, I was just trying to see where you stand. You know, now I know why you hate outsiders, at least. Alright, goodbye. I'll see you next time.
Yes. Be sure to bring gold. Close the door, please.
Leaves it open.
Leaves it open like a prick.
I think we're gonna have to kill that guy.
If you do leave it open, he'll be like, outsiders, and go, Periwimple! Be a dear and close the door. You'll hear heavy, almost wet footsteps from the door behind.
Hate that.
And as the door creaks open, this fleshy abomination slowly lumbers over.
Wait till it gets to the door, then close it, so that way it wasted all the time getting there.
It reaches out to the door. And it has done its job. Yeah, Periwimple, you'll hear from behind the door. Just stay here until the cheapskates are gone. All right, what a fun.
What was that?
All right, what a fun shopping adventure. What would you guys like to do now?
I'd like to give my friend back his money.
Understood. The satchel of gold will be handed back over to Dell. 54 gold pieces has been given back to you.
He didn't seem very nice.
No.
He just hates us in particular.
But he doesn't know us.
He has preconceived notions about us.
What?
Well, it's like the other outsiders, they don't give him money, so he doesn't like us because he thinks we're poor.
Oh. Are we?
In terms of general, I don't think we're that poor. I mean, we can buy food, just not here.
Oh, okay.
He did say he is the only person selling food, though.
Well, Shantea provides. I could probably find food in
We were
the woods.
offered.
We should go to the manor first, or somewhere.
The man did offer us food at his manor. Could check that out. I don't want you to have to expend things that you don't need to, Dal.
We're probably gonna have to do his job.
Weren't we gonna do it anyways? Alright, well. Onward then, shall we?
Let's go see what our friend has to offer us, because that guy has fucking nothing.
Remember,
You guys fuck that guy.
Four knocks on the window.
All right. Before we continue, Ithaca, would you have your mage armor on or nah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
God leaning down. Hey.
Yeah, let me spend the spell slot.
Yeah, I spent it for you. Mainly, I saw they had mage armor on, and I was just want to be like, are we keeping that or are we not keeping that?
Yeah, that's like when I wake up, I don't feel safe here, so it's going on.
Beautiful.
And if I need to recast it at some point throughout the day, just let me know.
Oh, I will. All right. So you guys are heading south towards the Burgomaster's mansion. Burgomaster! Pickle, cheese, lettuce, tomato.
Burger.
How many times are we gonna make the same joke? Find out next time.
What being a streamer is. You gotta embrace it.
Just beat the head.
brain rot.
I fucking love brain rot, dude. Oh, I'm gonna make that joke several times. I love burgers. All right, you guys will travel over down to the south as the mist continues to hang overhead, and you will arrive at the Burgomaster mansion. Let me pause and then do one of these. Also, let me make sure you guys can see what I want you to see. Yes, very good, very good.
Burger Fairy.
So as you travel south over, you will spot the following. A wary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The sputtering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the ground and press the menace. The menace? The menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any windows. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with the stains of evil omen. And you're free. You see the two doors there, and the windows that are nearby have been boarded up.
I'm gonna go knock on the window
How many times?
4 times.
Oh, damn.
My God.
Plus one.
4 is an angel number.
Hello.
The door will slowly creep open. Oh, good, you've made it.
Yeah.
I hope
After you.
the travel here has been uneventful. Please come in.
We met the shopkeep.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Come right this way. But please try to avoid any loud noises so as not to disturb our unwelcomed guests. You'll walk in. As you walk in, you kind of see this fire roaring over here, and there you all will see a young woman decorated with a breastplate who is standing in front of a sealed casket. Walks forward, kind of gives a faint smile to each and every one of you and says, you must be the ones that my brother spoke of.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Arena, daughter of the former Burgomaster. Welcome to our home. As you also go in, the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show sign of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols within the room itself. The Burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay. She'll mention, I apologize for the smell.
The holy symbols, do they belong to any particular deity?
Not a deity that you recognize.
Hmm.
Actually, give me 1 second. I have to remember the name. Yes. What deity do you worship?
Shantea is the deity that I worship.
So the symbols almost look of that of Lathander, but they look a little different here.
Oh. He perks up because in Dell's mind, Shantea is the mother of Lathander.
Mm-hmm. So it looks, it kind of resembles Lathander, but isn't.
Yeah, you can see his hands sort of cup in front of himself, fingers sort of fidgeting together as he begins to look very earnestly at all of the holy symbols and even approaching some of them.
She will state, I'm sorry. She says, you have interest in the Morning Lord?
Yes. He's He's Shantae's son. So, yes.
I don't think I've ever read that in the books. Well, you're a man of holy nature, then perhaps I can ask for your aid, specifically that to help put my father to rest. And then she'll walk over to the casket, lightly placing a hand upon it. I need someone to take this casket over to the chapel to the north, and my brother doesn't permit it. He's too afraid that if I were to leave the house unnecessarily, then the devil Strahd will find me and abduct me.
Oh.
But I refuse to leave this city while my father remains here in unrest.
Del, who is not the social leader at all, immediately turns to the social leaders in the party.
Scruggles just got his arms crossed watching this happen.
So you want me to just pick this up and take it to the church and come back here, and then we're all fine and dandy?
I'm sorry, bury him?
Well, sorry. What did you say again? I apologize.
Which one of us?
Rag. I apologize.
Oh, should we bury it at the chapel?
I don't think you would necessarily need to do it alone. Over at the church, a kind man by the name of Father Donovich would be able to assist you with the process and able to say the funeral rites. He is, as she says that, you can visibly see Ismark's face kind of like sink in a little bit as Irina continues. He has not been well this past year, but he's still very much devoted to his faith and would be sure to take care of the Burgomaster.
Are you sick or something?
And she kind of will look down and say, he just has been unwell. His son had gone missing a year ago when the wizard tried to bring up the rebellions against Strahd.
Oh.
Wizards, you say?
Mm-hmm. A powerful magus who inspired many Barovians to stand up against the devil Strahd. That rebellion had obviously failed, and his son had gone missing in the process. He has not been well since.
Do you think it would be okay to ask him about it?
Ismark is kind of like, Ismark and Irina kind of look at each other like, how do we answer that? And
Probably
not finding an answer, she goes, I don't know if there would be any harm to it. It may bring up a painful situation he's trying to get over, but I don't think anything would stop you from asking about it if it assists you in some way.
Your dad, did he worship the Morning Lord?
We either worship the Morning Lord or the Lord of Night, typically here around Barovia. I tend to focus on the morning. The night has brought many misfortunes to us.
Okay. I'll help. If that's okay. He sort of looks to Rag and Ithaca.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking this thing to the church.
All right.
You lift a side of it, recognizing you're probably gonna need a few more people carrying it.
Anyone want to help me?
I'll try my best to give a hand.
You multiple people go on that other side. I think I got this side. Come on, don't be shy, everyone. This is a team effort.
I don't know how much I can actually help you.
I thank you. I thank you.
There's gonna be no other way, because we gotta move this.
I thank you for your kindness. And then Ismark kind of walks up and says, then after they finished burying our father, you'll go, yes? Kind of looks sternly over at Irina when he says that, and Irina just kind of rolls her eyes a little bit and nods and says, yes, I'll leave Barovia. These are the individuals that will guide me, yes? And just where exactly am I supposed to be going in this elaborate plan of yours, brother?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And he says, well, the fortified town of Valiki over to the northwest should be far enough from Ravenloft. I will call for you if anything changes with Strahd. And she just kind of, like sinks her shoulders down a little bit, kind of, accepts the fate of what has happened here, and will slowly nod. And you'll look over to the five of you, nodding as well, and says, all right then. Let's
Good to sit, Rep.
Let's finish this business then. And he will join you in taking the casket over to the chapel.
Helpful NPC.
Let's go!
Don't worry, ma'am.
Hip hop. 1, 2, 3. Heave ho. To the church we go.
This is super fucked, by the way, because we have 3 normal-sized people, and then we have 2 dwarves and a gnome.
Yes.
Attempting to lift a coffin equally.
What's interesting, as you guys kind of lift up the coffin, you'll see a lot of the weight being lifted seems to be happening in the left side. So he's just going to kind of like go over to Ithaca and say, right, perhaps I should stand while you're standing, so there's at least a bit of a balance.
I'm gonna go underneath it.
Yeah, everyone has a fucking 6 to, 8 strength.
I have 15.
Well, no, you guys do. I'm talking about this right side over here. Yeah.
What's good?
Yeah.
I'm swole as fuck.
I like to imagine that with the size of everyone, there's just one side that's like we're carrying this at an angle. We're carrying this at like a 45 degree angle because like the shorts in the back, the tall people in the front.
So you guys will be heading over to the chapel. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Allow me a moment to whisk you away there now.
Wow.
Yay!
It's whisked.
This is you guys are making some progress this session. Very good.
Guys, I hope nothing attacks us when we have this body and then steals it.
Surely Brett wouldn't do that.
Surely not. I smile. Give me one. Was someone gonna ask something? I thought someone said something. Nope. Just the voices in my head. Perfect. Awesome. Let's do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Go insane, idiot.
You idiot.
I'm just a little
Whoa.
ASMR going to a church. What bad could happen? God smites me. Oh no.
Oh no.
Heretic.
As you so you guys head over to the north, passing by the mercantile and the tavern. You hear the wailing. As you're passing by the mansion, by the way, you keep hearing this wailing of a woman in one of the townhouses, and everyone just kind of like even Ismark just kind of keeps looking forward, walking on like this is just.
God, shut up.
They told us not to worry about it
We're all
for now.
miserable.
Yep.
You would be great in the opera.
So, as you approach this chapel, you'll notice that it is in shambles, with overturned and broken pews, literally the dusty floors, like in front of it. And yeah, you'll kind of see the door kind of slowly creak open. It can barely even stand on its hinges. Excuse me. Had a little itchy throat. Yes. So the chapel's in shambles with overturned and broken pews, littering the dusty floors. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. So he hasn't noticed you yet. He's kind of just kneeling and praying. And you guys are slowly carrying over this coffin. And
Surely this will end well.
Let's get him in the ground.
will you be heading over inside the church with the coffin?
Yep.
Okay. You'll kind of walk in, footsteps are heavy.
Oh, God.
And it is enough to, you see all the broken pews and how it's all gone to hell. And you'll watch as even your heavy footsteps carrying the body in the coffin of the Burgomaster will definitely stir awake the priest who has been kneeling and praying. He kind of looks at you all with haunted face, and he will stand up and say, "What has happened?"
He's dead.
Clearly.
Right.
Ismark will slowly put the body down with the rest of you, and he will state, the Burgomaster has been killed the night a couple of evenings ago. We've only now had the chance to carry the body over here. And you'll even watch as the father kind of looks out, and he's like, as he steps with this uneasiness about him, almost as if he's been shaken a little. He kind of looks through the fogged glass windows and says, "We're to bury anyone, it would need to be at the hour of dawn. I'm afraid it's the only way that we can ensure that the body won't raise from Strahd's cursed magic. I'm afraid we must wait before any ceremony will commence."
So should we just chill around here and tell some stories until then?
If you wish, I apologize that the chapel is in such a state of disrepair. I haven't had a sermon in quite some time.
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
I apologize. I've been a bit uneasy since my son's departure.
It sounds like you're gonna blow up. Maybe you should sit down.
Scrungle.
You all slowly sit down, and everyone will sit as well and says, "You don't have to wait here if you want. I hear there's a nice tavern."
We got a chat. We've been there.
Ooh.
No, we can sit here and spend some time with you.
As
Tell me your story, friend.
Ultimus,
yes,
in our last hardcore game, you introduced a spell for clerics. You sort of made an exception for ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling about that in this game?
Oh, it doesn't exist. You're in a cursed fucking land. Yeah, I'm afraid so. You're just gonna have to let the clerics do what they can do with what little they have now. As you guys say, it's okay, we'll sit here and do that. You'll notice his eyes dart around a little bit. If you're suspicious, feel free to make an insight check.
Yes.
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 Well, I can actually roll insight.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Holy.
I got your fucking number, boy.
He is frightened. He is scared. But more worrying, he's hiding something.
Oh.
And
Do we all know that, or just Scrungle?
Scrungle, Dell, Gremmel, and yeah, actually everyone who rolled would see it. He's doing a terrible job hiding it.
Yeah, Rek doesn't know shit. She's just sympathetic to the senile old guy.
Meanwhile, Ismark is just kind of sitting there and just kind of looking over at the altar quietly, quietly thinking to himself as he's leading forward. But yeah, those that do insight checks can tell that from him.
Something happened lately.
What?
Alright, something happened.
He shakes his head and says, I don't know what the village has told you, but I've recently lost well, not recently, I suppose. A year ago, my son foolishly tried to face off against the Devil Strahd, and he pauses specifically at this moment. Is not with us anymore. And as he says that, from underneath the floorboards, you'll begin to hear this sort of like this creak, like something is giving weight, and the rattle of a chain.
Oh God.
Before you hear, to the priest's fright, you hear, Father! I'm hungry!
Is that a rat problem?
What the fuck?
And he stands up, like tall. Goes, please, I can explain.
All right, do it.
Hey, what was that? Hey, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck is that?
Over there, what the hell?
He slowly walks over, still shaking. And he'll state, one.
If you're talking, your mic cut out.
Oh, no, I'm reading something. He looks down and he says, a few months ago, I had to seal the church and stop holding sermons. Originally, I had done so in a state of mourning. But now, more recently, I've done so because my son has actually returned. But he is changed. His skin pale. His teeth. His fangs. Sharp like swords. The sun burns him. And he does not eat. Well, he doesn't eat cooked food.
He said he was hungry.
Yes, that is because his appetite is something I refuse to give him. He is looking for mainly blood.
Sounded like a vampire. Vampires like blood.
But I am currently trying to find a way. He's sealed, he's restrained, and he will cause no harm to anyone.
Well, that's good. I guess we just wait until we can bury the guy then.
Anyone else? Anyone else have anything else to say?
I mean, in this place, that's not too far out of the ordinary, so
I mean, the shopkeep had like a flesh guy, so maybe this isn't that weird.
Scruggle goes, I'm not a narc. You do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, I think at that point, Ismark is sort of looking around a little worried. And he's like, "You're keeping a spawn of Strahd here, father?" And he'll look over and say, "My magic is not strong enough. I will find a way to turn him. I will. He's my boy. I have to do everything I can to help him." Yeah, go on, please.
Does he have his mind about him? Can we speak to him?
He looks around and he's sort of like slowly, almost defeated, shake his head.
No.
I wouldn't.
It's a shame.
I wouldn't want to put any of you in danger, any more danger that I've already brought onto this village. I will do the rites, and I will bury the Burgomaster at dawn, when the Sun Mother will have the most effects on our rites and magics. If you do wish, yes, please.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to wait till dawn so he becomes hungry and then eats us.
Yeah, go for it. He's being truthful. The fear in his voice and the hesitation is the fact that you all are like, I just found out his son is chained below the chapel, and he's afraid you guys are gonna be like, well, let's fucking kill him. But since all of you are like, do what you gotta do, he's kind of calming down a little bit.
Would I'm incredibly doubtful. Is there any knowledge that I might possess about things like lesser restoration or anything that has been proposed to like cleanse maladies?
You can make a religion check. Well, first of all, do you know lesser restoration?
I do. As a life cleric, it is given to me automatically.
All right, give me 1 second. I can tell you, since you already have lesser restoration, the magic itself is not powerful enough to reverse the effects of vampirism.
Understood. Yeah, Dell's fingers are sort of fidgeting. He's he like again, all the armor has the symbols of Ilmater on it, but it's like in his hand, sort of wrapped around his wrist, is the sort of chaff of gold that he's sort of thumbing over. He looks like he was getting ready to speak, and then he falls very quiet, just sort of listening to what the rest of his companions are doing, because he doesn't know what vampires are, but he knows what sick people are, and he's sort of like, well, maybe I could help a little.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't really have anything. Yeah, that lesser restoration would be insufficient if it's vampirism. So he will continue, though, and say, if you don't mind the sounds, feel free to stay here. But I understand if you would rather go elsewhere.
I mean, I don't mind for now, I guess, but...
Do we go back and help at the house?
Up to you.
I said that to my friends, DM.
Oh, sorry.
Well, how long is it till dawn?
You would have to take a long rest here.
We could just chill here. I mean,
I want to
Not
make
much
sure the
else to do.
ceremony is actually carried through, for sure.
All right, then. Then you guys are gonna wait for the day?
might as well.
Yo!
So it's a quiet quiet at times, day through the chapel. You once again watch the procession of spirits. Gremmel, you watch this for the first time as they are sort of walking. You actually see the end of the procession now. They kind of walk over to the graveyard that is behind the chapel. From there, they sort of sink back into the ground as dawn.
What the hell is this?
As dawn breaks.
Or are
Is
they
that a
just
long
ghosts
rest?
walking around the place?
Yes, everyone is feel free to take a long rest.
I gotta roll new dice. Oh!
Yo! Dub!
Oh, nice.
Oh! Hell yeah! 20
No,
and a
that's
6.
good. That's
I'll
good.
take
You
it. We got a
cooked.
good and a bad.
All right. The next.
No one,
Yeah, go
no
on.
one cares about the ghosts.
We
Seen
saw
it.
them already.
Yeah, we seen those yesterday.
Old news.
You were drunk, Grummel.
You were really drunk.
Oh.
First time for me.
Excuse me. So, because it is a new day, someone's gonna have to give a ration to Ithaca. Else she suffers else they suffer exhaustion.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Aw,
That's oofy.
very good.
You.
It's all right.
All right.
For the future, because I do have survival, is it possible to scrounge for
Yeah,
things to supplement our rations in the future?
absolutely.
Yeah, little fucking church rats.
Yeah. Well, it's more like him going out and finding like wild carrots and wild onions and stuff because he's a gardener technically. So like,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what he's all about.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'd be looking for yummy little church rats.
Okay, so I was actually about to reduce everyone's water skins, but because you are in a town and you know where the well is located, I will not be doing that. So everyone will have their drink from their water skins. Ithaca will have to drink from someone else's, and
Who wants
yeah.
to indirect kiss?
Who wants to give it? Hey, Dell, do you have a water skin? Because I don't see it in your. Oh, there it
Sure.
is. It's in a different area that I fucking weird. Anyways,
I shake it at the raccoon in the corner.
so as the morning passes, no scene to go about. You guys will kind of go out over to the graveyard. From there, you will. Oh, actually, I could do that right now. Here we go. Oh, for a second. You guys will go out to the graveyard while dawn breaks. Whoop. And let me get Haberdarka. From there, you will assist in the burial. You'll slowly place the coffin down. You'll watch as Donovich says some holy rites, praising the Sud Mother or the Morning Lord. Apparently, there are various names that have been given to this god of light. And yeah, you'll kind of watch as they perform the rites after an hour, and then Father Donovich will assist you in burying the casket. He will, after doing those rites, will look to the rest of you, specifically over Ismark. Father Donovich says, "So what will you do now?" Ismark says, these outsiders are actually going to assist me in taking my sister out of Barovia. Father Donovich seems to be familiar with the situation, nodding, and says, "I think that would do well, as far away from Ravenloft as you can. Is there anywhere in particular you're looking to go? Were you thinking Valaki?" And Ismark will nod and says, "Yeah, the fortified town, the fortified village of Valaki should be well sufficient and good protection." You'll watch as Father Donovich kind of steps over to the lot of you, and he definitely seems a bit hesitant. And he goes, "The devil Strahd is cunning and twisted, stubborn and persistent. Vallaki might not be enough. If I may recommend another location, if you decide against it, far, far to the east, far to the west, as far as you could go, actually, right to the Barrier of Mist. There is an abbey that I think would be more sufficient to protect you against the magics of the Dark Lord.
Why don't you just tell that before we waited till dawn?
I was specifically stating of where you could take the sister, not where to bury the body.
Oh, my bad. That's on me.
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. He'll continue. He says it's an abbey, the Abbey of Saint Markovia. It's in a small village of Kresk. It's a bastion of good and righteousness. It's extremely far away from Castle Ravenloft. It should provide adequate protection. Of course, that means you'd have to travel farther, much farther than the fortified village. Ismark says, well, personally, I feel like any of those locations will do. I suppose ultimately it's up to them. They'll be the ones looking over at the five of you who will be traveling with Irina. They'll be the ones that could best make the choice.
It does look like Vallaki is on the way from the map. We could stop there, check it out, see if it seems adequate, and if it doesn't, we could keep going the other location.
Yeah. Yes, actually, the fortified village is on the street. On the street. On the street. It is on the. If you continue the path west from the fortified village, you will eventually arrive at the abbey. I suppose that is an adequate option. So, above board, I know Ithaca suggested it. Where will you be taking Irina? Will you be going? Will you be just dropping her off over at the fortified village of Vallaki? Will you take the long journey over to the Abbey of Saint Markovia of Kresk?
Castle Ravenloft.
Isn't the...
Or will you take her to Castle Ravenloft?
I'm taking her right to Strahd.
We take her to the Seer village.
Like a cat.
Get scammed. We're working for Strahd.
Where was the seer at again?
To the right, east.
So if you look over at your map...
Yeah, so not at the fortified village. She's somewhere else.
Yeah, the Abbey itself... Hold on, let me see if I can... Got so many fucking channels. 1 moment. So it would be, you would continue west along Vallaki, and you would just keep going west. Where it says Svalik Woods, over in the north, over the northwest, you'll see Kresk over there, that village, and that's where the abbey's located. It's as far west as you can go.
And where is the seer at again?
The seer is over by, if you look over at the village of Barovia, there's an area called the Sare Pool. Heading along that river, you'll see a couple of little tents by the Seer Pool. That is where the seer is located.
Okay, so that's on the way anyways.
Correct. If you wanted to make that your travel, you could, you could literally head down, across the bridge of the Ivlis River. Follow the path until you get to the river again. Go along the river not even go along the river. Keep heading west until you head over to the encampment. Past the encampment, keep following the road, keep going. Long ass journey for you guys. And then you'll arrive over at Vallaki. And then, if you keep going west, you'll end up over in Kresk. Is that what you all would like to do as a party?
I want to go to the Seer camp.
Yes. That's
See your camp first, yeah.
yeah. So see your camp, and then check out Vallaki to see if it's safe enough, and
Yep,
then
and
continue
then-
at Kresk if it isn't.
Yeah, so
Sounds
we'll
good to
we'll make a few stops. Yeah.
Cool. Well, then that will be your story arc for this sort of first, quote unquote season of Curse of Strahd. As you guys can tell, Curse of Strahd's a very long ass game, so we will be breaking this up into story points. And
This game's fucking big.
yeah, and
Yep.
this story, your main focus is going to be escorting Arena to a place that she needs to go, wherever you guys decide. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do in the village of Barovia before you return back to the mansion?
Oh, guys, I know she's annoying, but I do kind of want to find out what's up with the Wailing Lady.
The Wailing Lady, and I
Wailing
want
Lady.
to fight the undead in the mansion for stuff.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I think
Yeah,
we do both
as long as we get the rations from this guy, I don't care what else we do. I'm down for anything. I just want his food.
I also want to clear the undead, Wailing Lady and undead for me.
Okay. That sounds good. We can actually keep doing that now since we're not at time yet. So let's... I just need to know what you guys were doing so I understand the plan for next time. Because, yeah, this area, because of this campaign, this area is fucking huge, man. So, there's a lot... Like I said, this is very much like a Morrowind-esque adventure where you guys will be like, hey, there's some ruins over there. You guys want to go check that shit out? And then you're like, all right, guess we're going to run a dungeon for several sessions. Because the dungeons also are very large in this game. So, plenty to explore. I'm very excited. All right, so... you guys, with now the plan, will continue to head over south. And are you guys stopping at the Wailing Townhouse? That's what I know. That's what Rag wanted to do. All right, everyone's good with that?
Yeah, she's gonna be like, yo, I just want to check in. It's been a hot second.
And see what's up. Okay, that's...
Listen, I'm a little angel baby. I follow the two clerics.
So as you would approach over at the townhouse, and I'll take you to that map soon, I think at that point, when you were walking over, I think Ismark would kind of chuckle a little bit and says, oh, that's not where we're at. We just need to keep going south. And you're like, yeah, I want to see what's up. Ismark's going to be like, yes, well, you're free to do about your business. I'm just gonna, and he'll point to the south over to the mansion and head back home without you.
Bye. Miss you. Love you.
He just doesn't see her operatic potential.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me get you there now. Did I do something? This? Or is it this? Loading. Okay, let me move your tokens over there to the front. Wahoo! Very good. And then let me... Oh! I have to do a thing real quick. That looks good.
Well, you're be-
Okay. Actually, let's take a few minute break. Let everyone get some water, use the restroom, all that fun stuff, and then we will return.
Okie dokie.
All right, and we're back. Welcome back, everyone. So,
Hi, chat. Hi.
I already... Oh, I thought I said she over there, but no. So you guys would continue south, and then you would be outside of the manor, or the townhouse, rather. let me go ahead and read the following. A moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark 2-story townhouse. And you're by the entrance. Woohoo! The stage is set. What would you guys like to do?
Should we just see what's going on?
Just go in.
What? No,
There's no guards or anything.
What?
I'm gonna.
There's no one
I'm
outside.
gonna knock. I'm gonna knock.
Yeah, you're gonna think we're foreigners again.
Wait, this is where the wailing lady is, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna knock.
You hear no response. The wailing continues.
What if she's like hurt or something?
Well, I don't
What
care
if she's
about.
a ghost?
I don't care about her. It's just your mission. So like, you're opening the door or not.
What?
I'm scared of buildings. All right. You saw
You're
what
scared
happened
of
last.
buildings? So
Yeah,
you're like-
remember?
You're like an opposite agoraphobic.
Wait, okay. The last
like
building
an
we went
agoraphobic.
into was by 2 kids, and we needed to help them, and then it turned into some spooky horror mansion that we saw 3 people dying.
Yeah, well, we survived.
All right, but 3 people didn't.
Alright,
She's gonna open the door a crack, and she's gonna pop her little head in.
Mhm.
She's gonna call out into the house.
hello? Are you hurt in there? Is everything alright?
No response is given. You hear
And
the
doorway's
wailing. Yeah, you hear the wailing coming from upstairs.
The doorway's a guillotine. You lose your head.
What the crap?
I'm not leading the way.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, Rag's curiosity is going to get the better of her.
Okay. Bragg steps inside the old musty house as the wailing and continues from upstairs.
Anyone else, or?
I'm right behind you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Stands on the street.
You're kind of staring in the doorway. I can't really move there.
Okay, sorry. Just got a little nervous.
Oh yeah, we fucking going in some person's home we don't even know. They've been screaming the whole time. There's gonna be rats any second now.
They've been screaming for like 36 hours.
So glad you stepped in, because now Death House Part 2. You guys ready for Murder House Part 2? Woo! I'm just kidding. Anyways, go on.
Thanks, Brett. That was good.
I
was good, I think.
Kid.
I feel like at that moment, all of our heads like whipped over towards.
Yep.
I
5
was
sessions
ready.
of Death House.
I was
Woo!
ready.
Towards me, like the fucking Panthers from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, that's right. Death House 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's go.
I want this to be Monster House themed.
Fuck yeah.
She's gonna go up the stairs. Stairs.
Is everyone following Rag?
Yep. A little bit
Yes, sir.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gulp.
All right. Yep, you continue to go upstairs. As the wailing continues, you will
From which door?
from this
Sorry.
door. Now you. Oh, sorry, you're good. From this door.
Okay. Sorry, I think I interrupted your monologue.
No, that was it. There's nothing much
Okay.
of a monologue. It's a creepy house with a woman wailing in it. There's really not much more to say.
She's gonna knock on this door.
Hello?
The wailing continues. There is no response.
God damn. She's really got some pipes on her.
What?
What? Sorry.
God, this is so impolite. This is so impolite.
Yes, we are currently on the second floor of a stranger's home whom we don't know,
And about to break into her bedroom.
doing a wellness check they didn't ask for.
Stop fucking crying!
If we can do a little bit of good in this town, it's gonna be turning these goddamn pipes off. All right? Who's with me?
I'm not.
Full season's Orlando, baby.
Awesome, Scrumble.
Alright.
That's awesome.
The last
Alright.
time we tried to help someone, 3 people died.
All right, with feeling that spurt of bravery and camaraderie with Scrungle, she's going to open this door a bit, not all the way.
All right. You will see a woman currently on the ground, kind of hunched over. She seems to be hugging or holding on to something as she is wailing a little bit, and she's crying. She's sobbing to herself as she looks down. She'll slowly turn her head over to you all as you are clearly in her house. She'll close her eyes as if come to some sort of acceptance as strangers have broken into her home. And she continues sobbing as she turns her head back around away from you all. Accepting the death that you are clearly about to give
Nice.
Whoa, hey. Hang on.
5 armed intruders walk into my home while I'm crying.
Somebody call for a wellness check.
Holy shit.
Noise complaint. Wellness check.
The city called.
Yep, city calls.
We're from the city.
Yep, we're from the city.
And she will continue to cry, and as you continue to check in on her, she shakes her head, her crying just continuing as she holds something within her within her hands against her chest.
Can I see any corner of it?
Yeah, you're free to move around the room, Smo.
Or no, I mean the object she's holding. Can I
No,
make,
her back is
check?
faced. Her back is faced to you.
Okay. She's just gonna look back kind of helplessly. Wow, I'm in too deep.
Ma'am, we're just here to make sure you're not hurt.
She's gonna reach down as if she's about to touch a coiled snake. Gently puts her hand on this lady's shoulder.
That makes her jump a little bit, and she turns around over to you. And she sees you, the sorrow in your eyes, the softness of your voice. You'll see what she's holding now appears to be a malformed doll that has a strange leer to it. The doll is wearing a sackcloth dress.
Oh, that's lovely.
And she
Who is she?
looks over to you, and she just says, You're here to check up on me?
Yep.
Oh. And she continues the sobbing. The sobbing just kind of continues for that moment. She does so uncontrollably before she looks up to you. And she says, My daughter's gone. And she clutches onto the doll even harder. And she says, This belonged to her. This once was mine, and now it is hers. And she's gone. She's gone. I don't know what happened to her, but she's gone. You'll notice something stitched into the dress,
Yeah.
like words to the dress of the doll.
Yeah, I'd like to examine it.
As you look closer, as she clutches onto the doll against her, you're uncertain what the words mean, but it states, "Is no fun, comma, is no Blinsky."
Huh. Is no fun, comma, is no Blinsky.
Blinsky, and I'll copy and paste that, and it has a little exclamation on it as well.
How old's your daughter? Oh, is no fun, is no Blinsky. Okay.
Hmm?
Interesting.
She'll look up over to you, and she said, she is but a teenager. She escaped from here a week ago. I haven't seen her since.
What's her name?
Gertruda. Her name is Gertruda. And I know they've taken her. I know they've taken her. I know the devil has taken her from me. No young woman is safe in Barovia. Not with the devil constantly looking over us. She clutches onto the malformed doll even harder. And she just continues, after saying that, she falls into a sob, continuing the crying that she was doing before.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Everything's gonna be fine. Who is Blinsky?
She doesn't respond. She just kind of continues to cry a little bit. If you would like to make a persuasion check to try and break from that, you're free to do so.
I can. She's gonna gesture to the doll.
The doll, your doll, it has a name on it.
And she can't get through.
Yeah, she just continues to cry, and then she'll, for a moment, look up to you, and she says, it's just a doll, it belonged to her. Why are you asking these questions?
She looks kind of uncomfortable. She looks down. She, like, blushes a little. She gets a little darker gray.
What are you even doing here?
Hey guys, this one might be above her pay grade.
Wellness check done. She's alive.
She has like a missing teenage daughter. She's a doll.
What are we supposed to do? She's probably taken by Strahd or something. We can't do anything about that.
We can keep an eye out for them at least.
She says as you say Strahd and continues crying.
All right, I'm just
closes the door.
The sobbing becomes more muffled as you stand a stranger in this woman's house.
Only thing we can do is like tape her mouth shut so no one else can hear. That's about it.
No, that's inhumane.
Exactly, it's the same. We can't help it.
I mean, I knew it wouldn't be an easy fix. I know we're about to leave town. But...
I mean, if she offered me money for something, maybe it'd be worth my time, but I don't care about her.
But, I don't know, maybe if someone's seeing a teenager running around.
Sir, did you see any with the ghosts?
I mean, it's probably a bunch of random assortment of things in the ghosts.
You wouldn't be able to tell age from the ghosts. Considering the fact that it's a mix of also, like, you know, like dwarf folk, gnome folk, everything like that, and everyone's of different, you know, shapes and sizes, it's hard to identify age. You open the door to another bedroom.
Now you're just gonna be ransacking that
house.
Now the B&E begins.
Now we're breaking and entering.
Now we're playing D&D, baby.
Oh, it's a good omen, actually, to be breaking into a wailing woman's home.
You open the door to another bedroom.
Why don't we just give her closure and say her daughter's dead?
No! Jesus.
I mean, she'll get all the crying out and not have to worry about it, right? Move on with her life.
No, that's... I just...
That's inhumane. Starts rustling through.
I mean, my sister's dead, and I've been being chased by an Oni my whole life. You don't see me crying on the ground saying, "Woe is me."
Yeah, well, you're clearly not over it.
Oh, look, there's another.
You're not over it. You're not over it.
Well, of course I'm not gonna be over it. Your family member's fucking dead, but I have to move on because there's an Oni chasing me.
You haven't moved on.
The party arguing in this woman's bedroom.
No, I'm always moving on. I'm always running.
Okay, then what about last night?
What do you mean, what about last night?
You don't remember
What?
anything.
I'll remember drinking.
Maybe
going
we
to
give
bed.
them some privacy.
Thought I was open the fucking door.
Oh, sorry, I thought you needed some privacy. Sounded
No.
like a more private conversation.
We don't need privacy. We need to examine this room.
Okay.
Why do we need to examine this room?
What
I
a
don't know.
What
It's
a-
my better nature.
what a weird married couple these two dwarves are. always bickering.
Exactly Ithaca's thought process.
Guided by her naturally curious nature, I want to go look at this fucking diary that is on her daughter's desk.
Okay.
Roll a dice. 50% chance you go crazy.
You go crazy by
Maybe
the
I
word
will.
squid. You look inside, it appears to be blank.
So if,
At like every page. It's
Yeah.
all blank.
Yeah, as if it has never been used.
Well, has it like been used? She's gonna examine like the back of it. to
Yeah,
look for,
go
like,
go ahead.
creases
Yeah, go ahead and
or-
make an investigation.
Okay. Oh my god, rag baby.
Looks like oh yeah, it's got a barcode
look,
from the
look.
mercantile. Yeah, it looks like it was freshly bought.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to tell.
But there's another door over here.
Oh, we're just gonna check every single door in the house now.
I'm just letting Rag know.
That's bad influence.
Did anybody notice the voodoo doll on the bed?
I said that as soon as we walked in.
Is it all right that we're
You want the real answer or the fake answer?
He doesn't reply.
Alright.
Okay, I want to look at the doll in the bed.
Yeah, it just seems to be a small makeshift doll. With a lot of the stitching taken out, but you see
Oh.
you see the word again, like inscribed upon. It says Blinsky.
It says Blinsky again.
Yes.
Is no fun. Is no Blinsky.
Doesn't
And
say
then
that.
this-
It just says
Well,
it just
no.
says Blinsky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other one, and this one is Blinsky.
Correct.
Maybe. Huh.
What did you find?
I think this doll is Blinsky.
What?
She would explain the text she saw on the doll the woman was holding.
Hmm.
I'm looking under the rug.
Can I do like a... Is it like a maker's label?
You're
Like a
free.
check?
You're free to make an investigation check.
Do that.
Very good. With the placement of it, that would be a sound assumption that maybe Blinsky is the name of the maker of the doll.
Interesting.
Oh, it's corporate.
Oh, it's like a brand.
I kind of make a signature, at least. They must have been a fan of their work.
Can anyone examine this book?
I'm looking under the rug.
You toss the rug back to see, like, not dust because the rug's been covering it. But all you see are wooden panels.
Oh, no secret occultist circle.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm familiar with special inks given my unique starting item. The prospect of like hidden words and things like that does cause Dell's ears to perk at Rag's request. And he would take a look at the book, if possible, to see if it possesses any similar ink.
Okay. Go and give me an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Oh my god.
So
Excellently done, my lord.
so as you kind of like page through the book with your general knowledge, you don't see anything out of the ordinary, specifically that of hidden ink. It's safe to assume that this book looks new and probably not used.
That's a very eloquent way of saying a -1. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Your eyes
Saving face
explode.
for the rest
Yeah.
of my friends.
You'd actually just die.
It's just a freaking book.
I'm sorry. Rag seemed
It's
really
alright.
interested.
Maybe no
Well,
one is used
I'm
to
just saying it's just a book with nothing in it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in this room?
Yeah, I want to open this. Alright.
The smell
Ooh.
of defecation airs out of the room.
Nasty.
Disgusting.
Wait a minute.
Wow. What?
That window looked broken.
It's boarded. And the
Yeah.
boards do
board.
appear to be broken. That is correct. You are free to roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Can I help somebody else roll investigation?
Sure. If someone else wants to investigate, and you can go,
Because I have a high perception, but investigation, he
What
would.
exactly are we investigating here? I'll do it.
So I looked at the windows. This one's normal, but this one has like a crack in the middle. And if we're going
Okay.
off the map, that sticks out. So
Yeah.
Roll an investigation at advantage, Scrungle. That'll be a
Yes, my
shift.
lord.
That'll be a shift click.
Yes, my lord.
We're trying to see it again. There it
That's
is.
all very good. So as the two of you begin to study the broken boarding, the way it broke actually makes it look like it was broken from the inside, not the outside. And then
Somebody punched it.
and then someone like it broke, and then someone put it back up.
Ah.
And then a word echoes in the back of your mind of something the woman said. She said her daughter escaped.
oh,
What that means?
Escape,
oh,
what that means.
God.
I guess I wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah. Notice how the boards are on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Something's fishy.
Guys, can we leave now, or what's going on? The crying's starting to annoy me.
What a gentleman.
Did she mention what happened to her daughter in the first place? Because she was obviously
She said, "My daughter escaped."
Yeah, and that the devil took her.
And the
Maybe
devil
took-
probably,
took her.
yeah, the devil probably took her.
Is what she said.
she probably went vampire mode like the priest's son or whatever.
Well,
Boy.
it seems like there's
Pulls that collar.
pulls collar. He's all sweaty.
It's like this place sucks or something.
Yeah, let's I don't think there's much we could do here other than maybe track down the now what I assume is vampire daughter.
Well, actually,
I'm gonna take this diary with me.
Okay.
just out of curiosity.
So you're just gonna steal
and,
a crying woman's book?
Perhaps I'll hang on to this too. Can I
Take the doll.
can I like
Yeah.
can I take the doll too?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Put it in my pocket.
That pirate really imprinted on us, didn't he?
And then I'm gonna say strange doll with inscription Blinsky.
Ever since he died, this party has been looking for good omens everywhere.
It's a bad omen.
I can't believe it's a Banksy reference. Oh my god.
Well, now I have to take something. If we're all gonna steal, I have to steal too.
Fuck, alright, steal one thing.
I'm going downstairs and looking for something.
I'm gonna go
then.
downstairs and see what I can steal.
Let's get out of here.
Open up the woman's bedroom. Hey, what you got in here?
What's in here?
You open a door into an old living room where there's a bunch of rotten food here that has been left for far too long.
That smells putrid.
Oh, maybe I should take some clothes. I only have the clothes from the scarecrow.
What's in here?
You see some drawers over here.
Maybe a coat.
You see more rotten food as you come here.
I'm opening this drawer.
Would be nice.
Go ahead and roll a 1d100, please. A 67. Inside all of this, you see a wide assortment of various household goods of no use, but one that might be, it's kind of a little dark, but okay, you rolled a 67, is 50 feet of silk rope.
I'll take that one off.
That's like 10 gold right there.
The daughter escaped. You have found some rope.
Guys, I get some rope.
Oh, that's good.
It's like 50 feet.
Oh.
It's made of silk. It's not actually rope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Oh.
You're gonna actually the rope.
Rag, could you help me find
Well,
Inside, you find a food storage, completely rotten.
nothing's in there.
And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna go over to these two.
If we're taking stuff anyways, could you maybe help me find new clothes? Gonna be honest, I found these on a scarecrow and I haven't had new clothes since.
Oh my god, it's okay, Ithaca, don't cry. Don't cry. We're gonna get you new clothes.
Chill, for real. It's not that fucking serious.
No, it's gonna be alright.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
think you can fit in teenage girl clothes.
Looks at themselves.
Probably.
Okay.
Anything's better than this, honestly. It has so many holes in it from the crows.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna take some clothes too.
I'm gonna go see if I can find Ithaca, like
She's not here. She doesn't need them.
like a sweater.
Congratulations, you guys are in someone's home. Yeah, you find clothing. Would you like to take that?
Yes.
We're rich.
Yeah.
We're
right.
rich.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude.
so happy that my character's intelligence is low enough to not know what is happening right now. He's just like, yeah, that nice lady, she's just letting us take stuff from her home. That's so nice of
That's
her.
so nice of her.
Rag, you would find a set of commoner's clothes and you give it to Ithaca. The wailing and sobbing of the woman continues to echo through the house while you do so.
Here you go, Ithaca, it's alright.
Oh, thank you.
She's good! She's good!
Alright, let's get out of here. I'm sick of
Hey,
these
wait a
pipes.
minute. Do they have any rations?
All the food.
Where's that food at?
All the food is rotten.
Damn it! What's the part of being here?
Damn it.
All right.
Huddle out, everyone. Did you steal? Did you grab your thing?
Listen, if the mercantile wasn't so stingy, we wouldn't have to steal from these people. Is all I'm saying.
Exactly.
You know
I have
what?
to do this.
Since I've been forced to be here, I'm just gonna go ask her the question.
I'm gonna go ask the question that's been on everybody's mind.
Oh, okay.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Slash me opens waiting.
Yeah.
Does purify food and drink cleanse rotten food?
Does it say it does?
All non-magical food and drink within 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Ah, yes. So if someone poisoned it, or if there is some disease there, You know what? I'm gonna say, yeah.
It still won't be pleasant to eat, but we won't get sick from it.
That's true. Would you like to? Would you like to do that? Would you like to spend a spell slot to do that?
I'll have to do it tomorrow, but I will take some rotten food with us just in case. On like the last fucking possible day of food that we needed.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, if it's rotten, does it even have any nutrients left for it to really be food?
Ooh.
I would allow it.
All right.
I would allow it.
I'll change out my spell slot or my spells on the next long rest.
We're gonna call this Rotten Rations. You'll receive 4 of them, Ithaca.
Awesome. Enjoy
Yay.
those.
I like it. You open the door. She has her back faced. Continue sobbing.
Alright, why she run away?
Moves over. Scoots over to you. You're coming off a little aggressive. So she kind of moves over to you, and she kind of continues to cry as she's like crawling over here, sobbing.
So, why she run away?
How are you asking the question? Like that?
Yeah, like that.
And then she'll look over to you, and she's just like, "Why are you here?"
One of my party members wanted to help you.
I don't need help. No, go.
Well, I can maybe find your daughter.
She will come over to you. She will grab onto you in desperation and panic.
Right.
And she'll say, "To the castle, then. The devil clearly has her. Head to the castle. Save my daughter."
But how do you know she's there?
She must be there. The devil must have taken her.
Well, I'm gonna help you find her and go to that castle, right? But I need to know why she tried to escape.
She falls over, leans down, and cries, and she becomes inconsolable.
Yeah, there goes that then. I'm gonna open this door then.
The smell of defecation wafts into your nose.
That's gross. Never mind. Hey, you don't mind if I check your dresser, right?
She kind of doesn't answer. She watches you and keeps away as you continue to burgle this woman's house.
Time to look inside of here.
I mean, respect for telling her, right? Like, hey, I'm going through your shit
I'm gonna take your shit now. Go ahead and roll a 1d100. Okay. Inside, as you kind of like look through, is an assortment of old clothes. One of the sets of clothes appears to be missing, and you will also find an antitoxin vial from within.
I'll just, discreetly pocket that.
Okay. Behind the vanity, you'll go ahead and take the antitoxin.
All right, don't worry, ma'am. We'll be getting your daughter, and she'll be right back here in a certain amount of business days.
Yeah, she doesn't believe you as you continue to walk outside. All right. That is where we're going to stop today before you all will arrive over to the mansion to clear the undead that is roaming through the sealed rooms in the hopes to get more supplies. But that wraps up today's session of Curse of Strahd. Thank you guys so much for playing. Good job, everyone.
Any chance we can get the house keys off her too? You know, the deed to the property as well.
Yeah, the door wasn't even locked.
So no bingo today, but we will continue with bingo, we will continue with the session next week. So thank you guys so much for playing. Yippee!
Wahoo!
All right, bye-bye, guys.
Good job, everybody.
Bye.